Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Strong Life RC here. This is the first test flight of the Mavic Pro that I just bought this morning, and we're at a location over in Gaffney, South Carolina. Gonna fly over to the big Peach water tower. So let's check out this video. Alright guys, my screen where I can see. Welcome to the channel, it's Strong Life RC. First flight of my Mavic Pro. We're going to fly straight over, you see right over that barn, we'll fly straight over that water tower, and I'm going to bring it back. It is a little bit windy, but it's not that bad. Still seem to be holding pretty steady in this wind. So let's take it on up above this tree. Wow, it climbs really fast. Oh my gosh. My first Mavic Pro. The only other Mavic that I've had was a Mavic Air, and this is, oh my gosh. Yeah, I was surprised how it took off so fast and went upward. So I thought that was very cool, because the Mavic Air didn't go up that fast like this Pro did. And then I don't think the Phantom 3s and the Phantom 4s I had went up that fast either. Maybe. But I noticed it right off the bat with this Mavic Pro. This is amazing. That's what we're going for, that big ball of orange. I know that's not the sun. Guys, that is the Gaffney Peach Tower here in Gaffney, South Carolina. It should be in Georgia, since Georgia is the peach state, but this is awesome. Look at this. So I'm at 137 feet high. Good enough. Let's take it out and let's this has got the smart controller. This is awesome. It's got the GPS mode on the screen. It's showing all kinds of information on the screen on the app, and also on the screen on the controller. That is awesome. So I'm going about 20 miles an hour. Still no interference with the wind. Let me get it up. Let me turn this way just a little bit, guys. I'm going to slip right through between the tower and the interstate. That's I-85 north and south, but I'm headed northward. Just want to go out past the water tower. Let me get over a little bit more. I don't want to run into the thing. That wouldn't be good. So that's the interstate right there, and there's a lot of cars there. So I didn't even go over the interstate. I didn't drive over traffic and all. So I stayed over the interstate, and there's two side roads on each side of the interstate there. It's called the frontage road, and I wasn't over them either, so I was never over any traffic. I was amazed at how quick this thing shot up in the air. So let me take it up a little bit higher. It's going up to 200 feet. We're going to slowly pan it back around. All right, that's good enough. We're going to turn this thing back around. Towards the water tower. This is just a little test flight. My first little flight with this drone. I picked it up this morning. Drove an hour and a half to pick it up. Oh my God, let's turn around till we see the water tower again. So we should be past the water tower. So we may be... Maximum flight distance reached. Alright guys, so if you notice right here, the distance calculation there is in red now. So we got only up to 1966. It would not go any further. So I was kind of bummed out on that deal. But I went back later on and reset that setting in there. Changed that setting because it was on a limited distance. I didn't check it at first because I thought that the guy that had the drone previously, I didn't think that he had that set. And it's maybe one reason. He was a little young kid, 17 years old, and this may be the reason that he sold this bird so cheap that he did, because it would not go no further than that. He may have thought that, hey, that's not what I need, whatever. But anyway, you see the distances. It'll get up to 1966, and you'll see it in the video. But we did go back and change that. We took that setting off where it says limited range. It says maximum flight distance reached, so we'll have to go back and reset that. So you see that's on 1966. So let's bring it towards home. Look at those clouds. It is a clear day. It is cloudy, but those are not rain clouds. Those are white clouds. It's looking awesome. So let me stop it right here. Let me check out this camera. Let's see if I can pan it down. Still got good signal. Pan it down, see where I'm at the water tower. Now, right here, I was amazed at this drone, this Mavic Pro, at the colors of these trees that was popping out. Now, I didn't have any of the setting set. It was just on, just like it was when I bought it. I could have made these things pop out even more colorful. But I was just amazed at how this looked just straight out of the box that I picked it up from. And it was amazing at these colors here. Look at those colors on this tree. Let's pop it on up in the sky a little bit more. Look at that. That is just amazing, guys. I'm very happy that I bought this now. Let's pan it back down a little bit more. Let's go back down. Let's just circle this area. Let's scoot it up a little bit. Oops. Pan it around. It's slowly. See the center lane there in the interstate. They're working on the interstate, so probably making it a 3 lane there on each side. Pan it up. There's the water tower. There's the water tower right there. You see Pat's Cafe right beside it. Let's pull down a little bit. Check out that. That is awesome. Awesome view. Awesome view. Whoops. A bit too quickly there. So I definitely have to check out the. So I'm definitely going to have to check out the flight link. Let's on this thing. Took a picture there. So I took a picture. Let's get back on a record mode. But I am recording in the. I'm recording on the screen, so that is awesome, guys. So let's pick it on up. Let's head it back towards me. Slowly drifting away. Yep. Headed the wrong direction. Turn it back around. There's the interstate again. There's the top of the peach there. There's the top of the peach. Now, a few cars there in the parking lot. And let's turn it on around. Follow that truck right there up the interstate. Turn it on around. And let's return this thing home. It seems to have lost signal. Holy crap. Tell me I done lost another drone. Stop it right there. Alright guys, so what I'm referring to is that on Saturday, day before Easter, I lost a Mavic Air. And I've got the video up on YouTube. If you want to check it out, it's where I said I lost a Mavic Air or whatever. Anyways, so guys, right here at this point, I've lost contact with the drone from the controller. You see, all the information is wiped out. I'm still seeing information on the smart controller, which is digital screen, if you know about these Mavic Pros. Now, I'm hitting the return button on the app, and it's not doing nothing. I'm doing whatever I can to try to make this thing come home and pick up the signal again. Now, right in this moment here, I'm thinking that maybe I just lost a signal for a little bit, and it's going to pick back up, because I've done it on the Mavic Air. I've lost signal, and then it picked back up. I've done it on the Phantom 3s, both of the Phantom 3s that I had. I've done it on the Phantom 4. And so I'm thinking that, hey, I just lost signal for a minute. It's going to connect back together. We're going to be okay. That's not the case. So, guys, I'm sitting here. It's 10 minutes past or whatever, and I'm still sitting here trying to figure out what's going on with the drone and why we lost connection. So like I said, I'm doing a return home on the app. It's not doing nothing. I'm doing a return home on the controller. It's not doing nothing. I'm looking at the controller, and it's telling me that the bird is 298 feet high. All right, so right before we lost out, it was like 250 something other, but it jumped up to 298 in the height, the distance height. Now, the distance away from me is still only 1950 something or 1948. So I'm good range. But it's not even showing that on the controller. It is showing only the altitude on the controller. So I'm thinking at this point, I've done lost a drone. I've got to go and look for it. And I'm thinking also, while I'm looking at the controller, it's showing that the altitude. I'm like, well, hey, this thing's still flying. But I'm not really sure. But I'm still thinking in my mind, I'm still thinking, this bird went down. Something happened, this bird went down. So I get in the car, and I go drive over to Fats Cafe, where the Peach is at. As soon as I get in the parking lot, guys, this the remote control and the bird connects back together. They start communicating, and the controller tells me that the bird is going home. So that's back from the church where I took off from, which is 1,940 something feet away. So I get back in the car, and I head back the direction where the church was at, where I took off. And so while I'm going there, the controller's telling me that the bird is landing. Now I'm thinking that maybe it's run out of battery power, because I've lost all visual on the screen. I'm thinking it ran out of battery power, and it's landing down somewhere in the woods. But I get back to the church where I took off from it, and there sits the bird. The bird is there. So guys, I recovered the drone. I brought it home safely. Thank goodness I have it. I did a little test flight again with it this afternoon in my house, and flew it around the yard and across the pasture, and it done fine. So guys, tell me in the comments below what you think is going on with this bird and why it lost signal like it did. Hopefully this thing is going to return home. Are we still flying, or what are we doing? Holy crap. Holy crap. Alright guys, we gotta go find a drone. guys. Yeah, I'm not sure why this thing did that. Give me your thoughts, guys. Please, just give me your thoughts. And I don't know why it lost signal like that. It's the only bird I've ever had. Well, my Mavic Air did it once. I was over the ocean. But it did return home once the battery got low enough. It did return home. But I'm not sure why this happened this time. All right, guys. So thank you for watching. This is Drone Life RC. And, guys, I am out of here. See you on down the road.